What's up, guys? Tim in the North back with another AoE2 matchup. Today we are in Arena for a ranked match. My opponent is Cerudo17. I believe they are actually like a 944 ELO, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm going to speed this up just a little bit. So yeah, I think they're 944. I'm sitting at around 860 or 70 for this match, I think. I did manage to pop back up a little bit. So my opponent does have a little bit of an ELO height over me, so it's a good one. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's a fun one for me to play, so wanted to share it. But yeah, so Arena, basic intro, scouting, and then pushing some hunt. I have started getting into the habit for Arena to start pushing hunt before I grab a boar, just because it's easy to get it in. It allows some faster food gathering early on to get vills up, so I can maximize on boars. So it's kind of what I've been doing. Been using some of the sheep to scout around Arena a little bit more too, especially these pockets, to get a better idea as to what I'm working with in the corners. So hunt is cleaned up. My opponent has also finished up their hunt as well. They're bringing in their first boar, and I think bringing mine in shortly. This guy's just chilling. There we go. Gonna be bringing in my first boar. So 157, 9 on food, 13 on food for my opponent, 324. But also, they got their first boar in, so that's why they have a food advantage for right now. I have a Vill lead, just ever so slightly. We both have some idle TC time, so we're not perfect at managing our town center just yet. Perfect timing on that boar, I think. I was like 75 left. There's still some vills to clean that up and move to a sheep, so this isn't too overcrowded. It's a good amount that's on the board right there. So just some scouting here. My opponent is getting ready to click up. I should be clicking up here, but again, just not enough buildings. I think I just put the mill down. There it is. Finally clicked up. A little late on my part. My opponent also just clicked up. So dropping a second log camp there. Have one here. Don't want to over chop on one side. Have to put down more logging camps. My opponent has opted for a single camp, it looks like, in the back corner. Didn't utilize the other space as part of the town center, and that's fine. So 21-22. I got a little lazy with the town center for sure. Idled for over a minute. Sending whatever I can to wood. I want to get up as much wood as possible so I can drop farms down. I have 7 on berries, and I'm going to start slowly trickling people to farms. So I think this is probably a good time to just, go back to normal speed here. My opponent is dropping a market and a blacksmith right at the front door here. I'm opting for 2 forward production buildings. This is just one. I still need to get a blacksmith down. Opponent is a little bit further behind than me in gold, but it is amazing, right? Because you're gonna see here that I get beat to castle pretty bad here, and I don't know what it is. I just cannot click up fast enough, and I've said it many times. If DraftKings or FanDuel or whatever betting agency is out there, it opens up to online gameplay. 10 out of 10 times, if you're betting on my match, you should absolutely bet that my opponent is going to beat me to castle, because I cannot figure it out. I'm still like queuing vills. I don't I don't get it. I am just super slow. I never get up the castle quickly enough. And I think when I figure that out, that'll probably be like an ELO jump for me at this point. I just I'm always behind. Trying to get some archers out. I wanna get forward here and push my opponent, or you know, at least keep an eye on what they're doing. It's kind of how I roll with arena matches. Is when I'm Britons, I try to keep pumping out archers so I can try to get some kind of control over the middle here. But as you can see, I'm struggling to get enough food. I just did wheelbarrow because it takes a little bit longer. It speeds my vills up. And I finally just clicked the castle as my opponent's only 30 seconds. So, still scouting around. This bear's hanging out by a tree. It's probably the Charmin bear. But my opponent has some vills that they just sent forward. They just hit castle. Doesn't have enough stone for a castle yet, but I don't think they're coming over here to chop trees. There's plenty of those around. I just got a horse collar. I'm getting my gold mining. Taking the strategy from Survivalist. Thanks for all your tips, buddy. It's been helpful. So I'll be a little bit faster with gold. My opponent's at 500 stone.
See?
5 vills here. I wish I would have seen this with the scout, because then I would have brought over some archers to deny this. My opponent is also dropping down a forward town center in their base, which also required them to eat some stone, right? So there's the castle. 5 of them are on here. They're building a perimeter around them. Good job on their part. Should have had the archers ready, because you know they can fire over barriers, and I could have cleaned this up. This was only 5 vills, and that probably actually would have forced them to tap out there, because you know they dedicated the resources to gather all that stone, and then they lose vills. So that would have been a G here. I'd go and drop a second archery range here. Opponent just got double bit axe, and I'm trying to, you know, bulk my archers up now at this point, because I'm gonna have to deal with this forward castle, which is gonna be a pain in the ass. And this is the start of a very long, stressful time frame. But anyway, I'm also dropping some town centers myself. The disadvantage to what I just did here, though, is these are all my woodcutters, so I'm down to 6 woodcutters because I've dedicated 6 also to building town center. So gonna hurt archer production a little bit. I am grabbing the crossbow at this point just to see if I can get some extra range here. Timing was a little weird, right? Because it's just now coming over, and I probably could have done more damage to this guy. But yeah, there goes the gate. I'm still trying to see if any other pressure is going to be coming around here with my scout. Obviously my economy and resources are very low. There's not a whole lot I can do right now. I'm certainly not ready for a castle at all. So my opponent is idled quite a bit here, which is probably, you know, something that could have delivered like an early kill shot for me, maybe. But they are also low on food, so well, they just spammed for, so their town center's not as idle. The tower's coming up, so this gives a little bit more protection from this stone. I can no longer, you know, just stand here and pick these guys off. So pretty good tower placement there. I don't know where he's going. Oh, he's going back here to build a barracks. These guys aggroed. They weren't going to be a hero anyway. Let's face it. So yeah, I'm in a tough spot here, right? Because now they're harassing this, and I need to clear this up because these guys have to walk from here into my base. So I need to get some breathing room here. I'm getting strangled out a little bit. So I send these archers out. They're just attacking the gate. I try to come out here just to make sure I can watch these. trying to queue up more vills. You see I spammed 7 in there, but I have 3 town centers, right? So that's 2, 2, or 2, 2, and 3. That's not gonna be, you know, available for too long. Yeah, trying to get some in queue. I have a military advantage along with military value is a little bit higher. I have gold units out there.
Yay.
This Ville, as you see, they're walking out the gate, and what they're trying to get to is this siege workshop here, which is going to play what I'm hoping is going to be a pivotal role for this, right? There's a lot of pressure here, and I can't play my opponent's game and just, you know, only focus on that. So the best thing that I can do is sometimes, you know, be aggressive somewhere else, and that's what I'm trying to do with this Ville. So I want them to build this siege workshop. My opponent might have seen it, or at least the base for it here. As you can see, they're building more production built back here. Going to be going skirms, which is, you know, a counter to what I'm rolling with right now. Also dropping another castle. So I put down some more houses here to try and just, you know, stall or delay some time. Strategy from Hera, you know, trying to build that second wall. Obviously this isn't a wall here. I stopped there, but just something to stall and buy time, right? So unfortunately that Ville that I was sending to here just died. So not looking great for me. I have a monk. They are going to grab some of these relics to help give me some cash to work with. But this is an ugly position. This could have been bad, this town center, if it was in that range, but I felt pretty safe here still, so I just kind of kept spamming the vills to come to this wood line on this side. But this bear is going to try coming in here and giving me a hand, but see, he's also under fire. So here comes another Ville.
Ready.
They will attempt to make the journey to the siege workshop. I have another monk coming out as well. Grab this second relic. Idle TCs are pretty bad right now. I really should have had more farms down. I have 800 and some wood, and 25 on wood now. I really should have, you know, put some more on. Could have been helpful to keep the town center rolling. So opponent's trying to put on some more pressure here, taking these buildings out. You know, I have crossbowmen, not the greatest matchup here, but you know, I gotta do something, right? This monk is gonna do his best to just try to scare somebody away, but let's face it, if I convert one skirm, what is that gonna do for me? Nothing, because it's gonna die to castle fire anyway. Poor exchange for me there. I do have thumb ring my opponent has thumb ring coming in, which is gonna be a little bit more aggressive for them. This siege workshop did manage to go up in the midst of that fight, which was, you know, good. This Ville is waiting for more though, so see, we'll come back. The first of many rams to make their journey to this castle. So we'll see how that goes. This Ville's still chilling. I don't ask me why I did it. I thought they were going to come out and be like in this safety here, and then, you know, maybe, I don't know what I was thinking. These guys are also going to get screwed up, so yeah. Second ram. Overextended there with the crossbowman. Not a whole lot of damage gets done by a skirm, but you know, there's quite a bit of enemies back here. 8 skirms, 3 doors or whatever. Yeah. So castle gets to about half health. Still trying to get more archers together. As you can see, I've not given up on the rams yet. Up to 4. I have put down another building here. I am producing rams out of here as well. So we have our first archery range. So again, throwing another ram to the castle, only for it to be annihilated, right? I've clicked up to Imp, which will allow me to get capped ram, and also some arbalists for my crossbowmen, which will give them a better shot at the edge of the ring rather than what they're doing right now. So I've sent rams to my opponent's gate here. I just want to see if I can get a barrier broken here and then expose some of their eco, but my opponent was ready for this. This house is about to go down. I have 2 rams, which are the ones over here.
Yay.
I've clicked this Vil to make another archery range. My opponent is putting up a monastery here to keep my rams out, but they're also producing a mangonel to try and keep me out. So another mangonel here. Definitely not what I want to see with crossbowmen right now. It is what it is though, right? So here comes that mangonel. It's gonna take its shot. It probably does some damage to this building too. That's just how, you know, the mangonel thing is. That ram goes down. I do have these archers harassing these Vils, trying to slow down repairs. And it seems that mangonel stopped firing. Another town center coming down for my opponent here. They're using this mangonel to harass here. There it is. I think this mangonel actually took this building. Anyway, grabbing bracer, a little bit of extra damage. I'm trying to get more archery ranges down here because I want to be able to snowball and put more pressure. These guys, I think they're trying to take out the mangonel here. The mangonel takes out my ram. Keep an eye here. Nothing really going on. I'm getting capped ram. My crossbowman did manage to take that mangonel. Capped ram coming in. My opponent's ready to click up the castle, or Imperial Age themselves. They just did. I'm trying to, to build something here so I can mass and push in, but still a lot of pressure right here. Obviously with Imperial Age will come trebs, so I gotta start making some, right? There it is, Arbalist. This is going to be very helpful for me and allow me to have a further range based on the edge, sitting on the edge of this ring. So thinking back, I probably should have put down more archery ranges over here as well. I'm trying to push down this building here with my ram. It's taking damage. The mangonel will go down from the arbalist. They do decent damage against the mangonel. This pressure here also had my opponent pull back off of this castle they were trying to get. Another ram will fail at less than a quarter health on the castle, so making progress, but I am wasting a lot of resources here. These arbalists are in here and they are going to miss because my dumbass never got ballistics, so they will idle eco, which is huge and very good for me. My opponent is going to drop a castle here. I probably wasn't paying attention to this at the time. I was too focused down here, or I would have absolutely marched down here and picked some of these off. But, it is what it is. Another ram comes out. I obviously send this one forward because I'm like, hey, that thing's dying. But, obviously the mangonel's gonna take that out again. Anyway, this castle goes up. I have these guys sitting in the back here. I have more rams coming in here. It's just a lot of activity going on in a lot of different areas. These vills have finished this stone here. Another ram being sacrificed to the castle god here. And it just refuses to go down. It's down to 338 HP, and my opponent's coming in to repair it now. So unfortunate for me. Another ram goes down. I have these arbalists here. They're trying to do whatever damage they can back here. Did get 2 vills. That's pretty good. It did idle this, which I didn't realize that at the time I was doing it, right? So, also here, these guys are idle. A lot of idle time. Skirms are trying to step forward here. Didn't manage to pick that one off. I have 2 rams sitting in wait. I did pull these guys down. These are on stand ground, so they're just gonna stand there. But also this mangonel's coming to do its work. I don't even think I realized this. Yeah, that sucked. My university's in trouble, but I am gonna get ballistic, so at least I'll be able to hit things now. You see, I did put some stables back here. In the event that, I can push, I will. Still a lot of idle time or idle economy from my opponent. It's probably because these guys were jammed up back here. Also, these guys went back to work.
Monday?
Got a team center. So yeah, this is 3. And I got my own castle I'm thinking about. Send in the rams. These vills, I should have queued click to go around. This was a straight line from this stone pile to this plot, and yeah, this is just sad. But anyway, 3 rams. I got a good shot here, right? I have a chance. I got a chance. Don't ask me why I packed it full of Arbalist again. I clicked this ram to come after this Treb. Quite a bit of damage to this Treb, and then I clicked it on the castle. Because I was like, oh my god, it's getting ready to go down. It's getting ready to go down. That ram falls. We're at 655. This ram's going down though. Is it gonna be enough? No, it's not. 280, 252, 225. Oh, it was so close. It was so close. This Treb comes down to start hitting this castle. If I can get this castle up, never mind. These vills are in here now. These Arbalists are just kind of doing their thing. So I'm being Trebbed here. And I've decided to put down another siege workshop so I can sacrifice rams at a faster. So, really I had wanted to start getting trebuchets in here to start doing more work. But, this isn't gonna stand for very. My opponent now has 2 trebs, which is not good for me. We have more on stone. We're trying to build up our stone bank here. Arbala's doing some work here. I was hoping that this castle fire would stay on this castle here, but I guess my opponent might have turned it back to Arbalist there. Good move on their part if that's what happened. I will lose this castle, which is a shame. Starting to get some more rams back in. I do have quite a bit of archers building up here. I want to do another push through here, but this castle that went up is going to make that very, very difficult. I just lost a town center. I'm getting ready to lose my university, and the next target on the map is this town center, which is kind of like my last stand here. Because if this goes down, I don't have anything else. Not that I was really using this for offensive or defensive purposes. It was keeping my opponent, or at least I felt safe out of in this perimeter. So I do have 2 rams there. A mangonel comes forward. This guy's trying to get me off of gold. Obviously, the arbalists do quite a bit of damage to base mangonels, so win for me there. 3 rams. We're also pushing more power here, but I'm not focusing with these. I'm looking over here, or else I absolutely could have taken those mangonels out with the barbs. So back over here, I have a 4th ram coming, and like I said, I need to make this next push count, because these trebs will end the game for me. If I can't get some sort of pushback and these trebs just take me down here, it's over. These guys are moving forward, and it's because I've placed a castle base down here. Or no, I'm sorry, they're moving to this stone and gold here. I have laid a castle down here, 1 vill putting it together, so that's gonna take some time. 4 rams coming in. This is the game right here. We have to get this castle down. It's at half health. I've sent my arbs under here. I need to clean up as much as I can, do whatever kind of damage I can here to keep as many rams alive as possible. We have 2 with full HP, 1's at 1/4 health, and the castle goes down. We are now officially free to move up a little bit. These skirms, their numbers aren't great right now. These stables will be coming into place soon. We are cleaning up these skirms. Still have 22 arbs. And I figured, you know what, send these guys, if they're gonna die, at least put some of the pressure back on my opponent back here. Try to get this castle down. Some pathing issues here, which probably is what's gonna end up leading to the death of these rams. So more rams are dead. Singleville almost done this castle. Quite a bit of arbs over here, 16. I've built a little bit of a wall to protect these guys. So yeah, we are working with some space here now. We have some breathing room. My opponent is trying to recoup a little bit. Probably also trying to figure out how they're going to deal with this pressure, while I've also managed to defend off here. So I'm trying to hit these trebs so they can't take this castle out. And while that's going on, I've queued up a bunch of light calves because I'm setting up for another push here to get this castle. I've taken these mangonels out, called these guys back. This castle's safe for a little bit longer. I get my first treb out, but I'm not going for this castle. I'm coming back home. We need to clean this up so there's no sudden urge or push of units through this opening here. We need to clean this up. My opponent's dropping another center, which is a good town center. It's on some gold. It's got a little bit of stone. Trying to build up some more archery ranges here to combat these arbalists. I'm just trying to mass whatever I can here. I don't want to wait too long, so as soon as this treb comes in, I send the rams to the castle, and I'm getting ready to send these light cav in there as well to deal with the skirms and possibly the mangonel and trebs. I'm also bringing the arbalists up so I can help harass some of these units from a distance. You see these kind of got focused on the tower here. The castle will go down, and I changed focus from the treb onto the tower here, but it's already down, and now we are going to clean up the rest of the trebs. 2 rams still come through. They're going to be able to push down some of these other buildings, and we're in much better shape right now. Like I said, the focus has been in this corner here, so we've just kind of still been massing here. There is a treb that didn't come all the way forward. I did produce 2 of them to come and deal with this castle, but I only had grabbed the one and kind of forgot about this one. So this will get cleaned up over. So it's time to start our push here. I did bring back that treb. It created another treb. There's one more in the queue. I brought some of the light cav up, and I have 23 Arbalest here, along with a ram. So we're living the dream right now. We're about to make another push, setting the trebs up to get some pressure on this castle. I'm also sending the ram in there to be a sponge for damage. And I see the skirm, so I'm just like, you know what? Let's send the light cav in. There's enough arbs here to force the skirms back. The arbs will also get quite a bit of damage in on the trebs, so that'll protect these trebs. The ram goes right for the castle. I lose a treb, but another one's being set up, and this castle is about to go down. This mangonel is just like, I have to go for the treb, screw the ram, but it didn't matter. It really didn't matter. Castle goes down. Light cav are in. The GG's called. It was a great match. Hats off to you, Ceruto17. Good matchup. Only thing I could say from your perspective is maybe just make more production here somehow and do more pressure. Like, even if you got to sacrifice, probably would have got me off balance. Yeah, great match. It was a fun one to play. Hope you enjoyed watching it. That's going to be it for me, guys. For now, feel free to like, comment, consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.